Hello everyone, this is Jersey Lee Z, you may call me Lee. And we're here to take down the clown, the circus, the mastermind, the ringleader, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Monkey Guy. And this should be the finale, I hope. I hope that this segment doesn't go on for, what, 4 hours? 7 hours? I have work to go to, man. Alright. You know my MO by now, right? I'm a hands-off kind of guy. I just like to pull a few strings here and there. Oh yeah, he's trying to say, like, just because I, you know, had a hand in the murder doesn't mean I actually did the murder. You're still an accomplice, though, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That was the case with Bronco with Chairman Winter. So what makes you think that I'd let that fake president set foot on my balloon? Besides, I thought he was crushed to death by that model monster head. And who said old Torosaurus is noggin a falling, huh? It all makes perfect sense. That's how our imposter wound up dead, no doubt about it. And what was the motive behind the murder? The little truth I shared, just like I said. Get it? The truth. That thing you're so fond of. That's what caused the murder here, not me. No, that's not possible. It can't be. Well, is there a detective in the house? Somebody arrest that boy. Can't help noticing nobody rushing to slap on the handcuffs. What's the matter? What, just because he's a kid, he can't commit a crime? Oh, tell that to, Bronco then. What the fuck, man? Curse you! Just as I thought. Admit it, you're all the same. You, Winner, that idiot phony president. You want the real culprit to go free so you can railroad me into a jail cell, don't you? Oh, I forgot that Excelsius existed. I thought he was I thought he was talking about Eustace, and I thought that he was just calling him an idiot. That's the justice you all claim to love so much. You only love it when you can twist it to suit your needs. Overruled. It's kind of true, though. No, that's not true. Objection. It's a little true for a lot of people. Is there a detective in the house? Kogoro Mori suddenly walks in. I mean, unless he's flanked by Conan, I don't trust... I don't trust that man a goddamn... petty burglary. Like, I don't trust that man to solve his way out of a paper bag. Huh. Well, if you're not going to make the move, guess I'll have to step outside and speak to an officer myself. Once I tell them the kid here's a murderer, maybe they'll finally do something. Objection! We're not done with your testimony yet, Mr. Saint. God, look at this fucking dude. Could you be more openly evil? Like, Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me just turn Do Not Disturb on for my phone. Okay. How'd you know I'd make some excuse for stalling even longer? Wait. Did I read that right? Oh, how'd I know you'd make some excuse for stalling even longer? But you still don't have any proof, do you? Or any chance of winning this? Tell me I'm wrong. Like, debate me. Like, prove me wrong. I'm waiting. And yet you still want to prolong the agony? Well, as long as you know what you're doing. Oh! He's not holding back! What does this mean in universe? What does this mean in universe? Is he just like pointing the gun at Edgeworth? And like, depending on how tense the moment is, like, the closer to vital organs he points. Like, is the, like, do you think the little health that I've lost, he's just shot off, like, a couple fingers? Like, what's going on here, man? What? Did you forget that little Shawnee's life is on the line, too? Hey, Malzarino. Take a deep breath for me, would you? Why would I do that, Fender? Because at times like these, you need to kick back, take stock, and be grateful for what you have. The worst of times are when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles, remember? The way in which the president made his escape is what you and the laughing boy can't agree on. So how about this for a little thought experiment? What if it's not about whether the big guy in the purple jacket got on that balloon or not? But rather, under what conditions would Simeon have been cool with letting get on board? I mean, if he's dead, right? A turnabout in thinking. He is a defense attorney, and defense attorneys, in my experience, are quite good at that kind of thinking. Like my father. Forgive the interruption, just my 2 cents worth. Or your old man's, I guess I should say. Maybe Gregory's techniques can still prove useful in this crazy modern era. I mean, it seems to be a pretty inherent way of thinking for defense attorneys, especially when they're backed into a corner, so... He's right. Under what circumstances could the body double have been allowed on that balloon? Dead. He was a physically imposing man, and what's more, he was carrying a gun. I mean, is he actually physically imposing though? Can we be sure of that? Could he have been drugged? No. There were no traces of sedatives found during his autopsy. In which case, surely not. Are you about ready to continue, Miles? And don't forget, this is what we're playing for. Chill. Ugh. It's going to be tricky, but I have to tear his testimony down one statement at a time. Kogoro fumbles his deductions badly as usual. Now enter Conan to engage with this famous sleeping Kogoro. You know, like... It's been like, what? 1,200, 300 episodes? And I know they've, like, kind of a little bit questioned the sleeping Kogoro thing, but they haven't really. Like, they've come to accept, like, oh, you know, this guy just passes out and solves the case. That's just how it is, even if his assumptions prior to passing out were, like, wildly incorrect. Okay, here we go.
Hold it!
The strings in question being those of Sean and the president's body double in this case. You seem pretty confident in your abilities in that particular arena. Is that so weird? I'm an animal tamer, remember? Humans are just animals. And what's the wildest animal of them all? That's right, humans. Didn't take much to get those two dancing to my tune. A little truth here, a little hint of revenge there. And somebody ought to thank me. I did this world a favor. Mr. Edgeworth, he's scaring me. You know, I'm starting to get why people are scared of clowns. Don't let him get under your skin, Kay. We have to stay strong. Also, most clowns aren't like this. Usually they're just annoying. This man sowed the seeds of another's revenge in order to achieve his own. It's our duty to stop him, and we will succeed in that duty. I mean, like, isn't that a charge in itself? Like, inciting a murder or some shit? Why do people do bad things, huh? Don't they realize it'll just come back to bite them in the end?
Hold it!
And so you insist that you had no direct involvement in any of what occurred. What can I say? I don't like to get my hands dirty. Sure do love to watch the action unfold, though. You would expect for someone to get suspicious, but it's one of the cartoon rules the show follows. Yeah. All those idiots desperately trying to kill one another, and they don't even know I lit the fuse. I love it. Ha! You haven't changed. All you did 12 years ago was watch, too. I mean, he was a child back then. To be fair. You talking about the whole SS5 thing? Ah, stop it. Your poor papa scrabbling around for answers and finding nothing. Shucks. What do they call that again? Oh yeah, ranking competence. I'm sorry. Lang, you're really letting this actual literal clown get under your skin this much? How dare you! Agent Lang, down boy, sit, heel, bad, please. You don't know the half of it, you damn clown! Your father may not have closed out the case, not publicly anyway, but it was thanks to his work that we're standing here right now. Sorry to butt in, Miles. But your little pep talk isn't going to magically solve the case. Now, I know you have your theories. So what makes you think I'd let that fake president set foot on my balloon?
Hold it!
Dead. But it's the only way he could have gotten down from the roof of that building. Alright. Let's game this one out, shall we? Suppose I took him down to the ground, like you said. What's wrong with doing that?
Objection!
Hear me out, like, what if he literally just landed the balloon on top of him, crushed him there, and then dragged his body into the pit, you know? So you admit it, you did take him on your balloon.
Objection!
I reject it. Objection! You're really obsessing over this one little detail. This isn't like you, Miles. What are you talking about? Inspecting every nook and cranny, like obsessing over the little details, is my entire fucking thing. What do you mean it's not like me? I did that for your case too, you fucking prick. And how do you think it went down? He held me at gunpoint and said, "Show me the city at night." That's ridiculous, and you know it is. Or did you really fail to think this through?
Objection!
You said yourself you gave him Sean's identity. Now, surely that was enough to win him over.
Objection!
Win him over? The man who shot at me? No. Then you must have put him to sleep and carried him away like you did with me.
Objection!
Very well, let us suppose that to be true for a second. Did the autopsy show the presence of sedatives? Ah, it's no good. He's just not giving us an opening, and he keeps doing that. It's weird. I don't like hearing my own voice at me. It's like hearing it in a recording. That's not what I sound like in my head. Anyway, never mind all that. There are way more interesting things I'd rather talk about. Besides, I thought he was crushed to death by that model monster head.
Hold it!
Actually, I have some doubts about that. I mean, if the president really was killed by the Taurosaurus
Objection!
Don't tell me you're throwing your own pet theory in the trash, Mr. Genius Prosecutor. I mean, sometimes we assume wrong. Can a man not change theories? Aren't you the one who went to all the trouble to prove the man squished by head hypothesis was true?
Objection!
That may have been my theory at one point. But that was when we thought the head was the only thing that could have crushed him.
Objection!
Why the past tense? That's still your theory, no? It's not like you have anything else right now. The president's body double was crushed under the falling Torosaurus head. Fact. No. There must be something. Some other piece of evidence that could link this man to the president's death by crushing. How fast do, like, hot air balloons fall if you, like, let the air out? Like, is it fast enough for someone to not dodge? Don't you think it's time you gave up, Miles? I don't like watching you struggle like this. It's kind of pathetic. And I watch animals struggle for a living. We all know who did it. The model head is practically screaming his name.
Hold it!
Sure, Sean was the one who caused the head to fall. That much we know. He even admitted himself. Fantastic. So we're all in agreement. Well done, everybody. Case closed, or as they say in Japan, Detective Conan. Sean Fenn killed the fake president, and that's that. Somebody get the cops in here.
Objection!
Not so fast. This case is far from closed. Still scrabbling, huh? Well, alright then. Enlighten us and be quick about it. If you can't, I want to see the kid in handcuffs. Are you only a stickler about the law when things are going your way? Mr. Redgeworth, what do we do? Oh, what do we do? Think, Miles, think. If Mr. Saint killed the president's body double, it would have had to happen while... it would have had to have happened while the two of them were together on the roof. So, what would he have had to hand? What? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? Hand? Is this meant to be had? Also, this series of sentences is entirely unfriendly to the tongue. So what would he have had to have? So what would he have had to have? That's the answer. That will tell us how he was killed. It's not gonna make this easy, is he? We need to think about how the president died. It was a very particular case, to say the least. We assume he was crushed by the Torosaurus head. And the whole thing becomes Sean's fault, right? But what if it wasn't what the president was crushed by? Is there something else that could have exerted a similar kind of force? Huh? No. Don't worry, I got my eyes on that tank. Simeon won't be escaping in his balloon if I have anything to do with it. I struggle to imagine him choosing to make his getaway by balloon. Look, you just leave this to me. Go and concentrate on nailing him for his crimes, alright? Okay. When we finally proven it was behind all this, let's tie him up with this rope. I'll teach you a way of doing it so even a professional escapologist couldn't get free. I understand the sentiment, but perhaps you could apply that further to the pursuit of the truth instead? I was carried in this basket, right? Yes, although you were asleep, so I imagine you have no memory of it. Would have been nice to have at least gotten some fun flying memories out of it. Curse you, Mr. Mastermind, I'm gonna kick your butt, just you wait and see. But that's not the main reason you want to get your revenge, is it? So fucking dumb. Really? There's nothing here that implies, like, oh, like this has crazy crushing weight? Wait, nothing? Nothing? I don't understand. What do they mean? What else could it be? Like, the only thing I can think of is the balloon, right?
Hold it!
Oops.
Objection!
Objection, no. Right. If Mr. Saint killed the president's body double, it would have happened to have... It would have to have happened while the two of them were together on the rooftop. What would he have had to have? Where's the autopsy report again? Full body contusions and bone breakages caused by extreme pressure from above. Surely the balloon, right? Okay, I'm gonna save here. Because if I lose health, it's so fucking Jover. I'm gonna say it's the balloon.
Objection!
Yep! Sean didn't kill the president. The president was crushed by a monster. What? Did you really just say that? You? Oh, I get it. He's the kid who can communicate with giant beasts, right? Did he use his special powers? The only person in communion with monsters was you. Sorry, but you must have me mixed up with somebody else. No monster pals here, I'm afraid. Just animals. Why the false modesty? You're very close with at least one such creature. In fact, you can make this particular monster do exactly as you command. It was you who killed the president, Mr. Saint, and I can prove it. What? You're talking about the lion balloon. Yes, a quivering mockery of a monster filled with hot air. But a monster nonetheless. Not entirely unlike Mr. Saint himself. Sorry, you lost me. What are you trying to say exactly?
Objection!
You seemed very keen to stick to your story about having manipulated Sean and the president. But no matter how true you may have wanted it to be, that was nothing more than a desperate lie. Even the most skilled animal tamer can't make the dead do his bidding. And the president was dead long before he left that roof, having been killed by your balloon. Ooh. I still think, like, especially if the, like, quote-unquote culprit is a kid, if you incite them to murder someone, you're still, like, the most guilty party, especially since that's a minor, you know? Like, are we for real? Are we so dead ass? I get it. That thing may look lighter than air, but it weighs a few 100 pounds, right? When the president attacked you from the roof, you had to think quickly in order to protect yourself. The method you chose, landing the balloon right on top of him. You didn't need to let him ride on that balloon, and he didn't need to coerce you into taking him. Because what you took away was his dead body.
Objection!
Do we have proof of that, though? Wait a minute now, Miles. If what you're saying's true, the president would have been killed 2 nights ago. Which would mean the time of death recorded in the autopsy was wrong. It would? Wow. You're really losing your touch. Look again, it's written right there. Time of death, April 5th, approximately 11 p.m. Clear as day. Ugh. April 5th? That was yesterday. Which means... Exactly. It means he died when the Torosaurus head fell off of that roof. Shit. Alright, Sean. It's time for you to be honest with us all. You know it's the right thing to do. You killed your daddy, didn't ya? You hated him, didn't ya? We get it. Who wouldn't? I mean, but he's not his dad. Right? He just left you. What kind of father would do that? Yours, probably? No, that's not what happened. I already told you. I didn't know who he was until today. Oh, but you did know, because I told you myself. Ugh. And my theory, really, you've been so wide off the mark. Wait, is it wide of? Yeah. So wide of the mark. I want to thank you once again, Miles. You hounded Winter and Lagarde until their crimes were finally exposed. And by ruining them both, you helped me get my revenge. Gotta love those powers of deduction. If the time of death matched up, everything else would fit. So, could you possibly have cheated the time of death somehow? Mm-hmm. 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 Can't this thing blast, like, cold air or something? Maybe, like, partially freeze them? Oh, and what was the other guy's name again? Carmelo Gusto. You even ran him down for me. That was some great work you did there. That was your dad, though. Of course, Gusto. The I-7 incident. What? Oh, right. Because somehow that body was preserved for a whole ass fucking, what, 18 years? Which is insane. Like, you would think, like, even if they were frozen, that, like, some kind of warping would happen to the body, like freezer burn, but for corpses, you know? But I don't know. I don't know how body freezing works, to be quite honest. He killed Frost and froze his body in order to conceal it. Mr. Gusto needed to freeze Mr. Frost's body in order to obscure the time of death. If they determined that the murder occurred during afternoon tea, he would have been an obvious suspect. Bingo! Like father, like son, I guess? Hey, it's there. Wait a minute. They literally have the same fucking laugh. I only wish I could have been there to see his downfall, too. How can you say that? He was your father. No fucking father of mine. It's so scary. Miss Lagarde just keeps asking and asking about what happened that day. Where are you, Dad? When are you coming to get me? Please. I need you to come take me away. Is it because I broke my promise? Because I didn't show up in time to help you taste your work? He was no father. He left me all on my own. What kind of person would do that? We may have shared the same blood, but that's it. Father? What a joke.
Objection!
True. Your father was shit. Like, sad backstory, bro. You're still a murderer. You may not want to hear this, Mr. Saint, but you share more than blood. Hate him all you like, but you're more like your father than you know. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? He was a fucking clown. Fate can be strange sometimes, but that was no coincidence. You and your father were the same, even in the methods you chose. You deliberately threw off the time of death just as he did. That's right, we had to rescue him from a warehouse refrigeration unit down by the harbor. A refrigeration unit in a depot? I threw off the time of death. And how did I do that exactly? Oh, he's slipping. He's slipping. By hiding the president's body in a very specific place. You hid the body right here. I don't remember. I don't remember where the thing fucking is. Where is it? I don't fucking remember now. Where the fuck was it? Oh, it's the depot, right. You needed to keep the body cool somewhere. And you also needed somewhere to keep Sean. Who knew that the two were connected? You're talking about the kidnapping again? Why are we bringing that up now? Because as much as you wish we may have forgotten, we know that you kept Sean in the refrigeration unit. The same refrigeration unit in which you kept the president's body. Just as your father froze the body he was trying to conceal 18 years ago. What? You're saying I'm the same as him? The same as the animal who abandoned me? A sad irony, but an undeniable truth nonetheless.
Objection.
Shut up! I'm nothing like him! I can never be like him! He's nothing to do with me, and we're nothing alike!
Objection.
Sorry, kiddo, but I think it's pretty clear that you and old Gusteau have more than a little in common. You even told us you didn't like sweet stuff way back when you first met, right? If that's not a product of your daddy issues... He said it! He said it straight up! He said it straight up, dude! I don't know what is. You don't understand. You may have tried to disown your father, but he lives on in everything you do. You think the same way. What a fucking father-son duo, bruh. And you're every bit as prepared as he was to sacrifice others in order to protect yourself. Your crimes were even exposed in the same manner. You couldn't be more similar. Oh shit. Should I say? What the fuck? What a fake out. Dude, are we so for real? I don't know anything about a refrigeration unit. And the kidnapping? Nothing to do with me.
Objection.
Nonsense! You did it so you could blackmail Judge Gavel. We know for a fact you were involved.
Objection.
You're a real danger to be around, you know that, Miles? What aren't you gonna accuse me of? But it changes nothing. You still don't have any proof. Of incitement, of kidnapping, of anything. Oh, wait. Are you planning on maybe fabricating some? Taking a leaf out of the old winter playbook? Or maybe some out of your, dear old daddy Von Karma's? He's not my fucking dad. Ugh. Never! I would never do that. Ugh. I can't let myself rise to the provocation. What was the line? No matter what no matter what happens, we must find the truth. Something like that. But only when the truth suits you, huh? That's how the law keeps people down, isn't it? That's true. Doesn't change the fact that you're a fucking murderer, though. And why I had to get my revenge myself. I got away with it. I got away with it all. Lagarde, winner, and now you. None of you can touch me. This is bad, Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't there anything we can do? Everything points to this man being a culprit. But we need evidence, even just one piece. Holy shit, one piece. It's real. Alright, it's been fun, but it's time we brought this little show to an end, don't you think? Stick around for the main event though, won't you? I'll even let you in for free, if you'll finally admit defeat. What? Hold it? One piece. Who? Who was that? Oh shit! Gumshoe for the clutch, dude! Hold it! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Gummy, where you been? I've been doing my job, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me. And Detective Gumshoe, do you have anything to report? What if it's just another fake out and he's just like, I didn't find anything, sir, so I just came back here so I could be, included. I am looking into a few things real quick, sir, about the refrigeration unit where the kid was kept. It was registered to the Berry Big Circus, just like you said. Ha ha! And there it is, just in the nick of time. Excellent work, Detective. Well, Mr. Saint. Huh. Must be some kind of mistake. Why would a circus need a refrigeration unit? A valid question, I suppose, but we're no experts on the circus trade. Perhaps we could ask your department manager for her thoughts on the matter. Well, Miss Berry. We do hire a unit to store all the food for the animals. But I don't know where it is. I leave all that to Simeon. He's so good at that kind of thing. Damn. When your fucking shitty boss like unloads their work on you, and then it ends up being the key piece of evidence that leads to your fucking arrest. You fool! Simeon, you're scaring me! It's kind of funny, though. Such a shame. But rushing to find a solution after the fact so often leads to mistakes. You knew that if the body was found in the unit, the suspicion would fall on you. So you panicked and moved it to the grounds of the big building instead. But you weren't counting on Sean being found in the unit when you kidnapped him. If only you'd known you were up against a great thief and an even greater detective. Is everything alright? You're looking a little pale. Just surprising for someone with, white face paint. Don't think you've won just yet, Miles. You're missing proof for the most important part of your little theory. I am. Perhaps you could enlighten us? You don't have any evidence that I crushed the presidential faker with that balloon. And I know you don't, because there isn't any. To make sure, hold on. Person firing a gun. This must be all that remains of the bullet fire. There's no denying it now. You'll find the truth behind all this, won't you, Mr. Edgeworth? I had to get kidnapped so we could get our hands on this piece of evidence. I wouldn't exactly say that's how we got our hands on it, Miss Great Thief. But of course, Kay, you can count on me. I'll bring your kidnapper to justice. There's no, gunpowder residue or anything? Alright. I'm afraid there is. What? If Mr. Saint murdered the victim as we think he did, there should be traces of your misdeed on this piece of evidence. The balloon, right?
Take that!
Analysis of the balloon basket should turn up the evidence we need. The balloon again? You already have your bullet hole. What else do you expect to find? We, expect to find plenty, actually. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? If there's truth to be found, then they'll find it. He's a hero of justice. Oh, it's probably the Lion Lily shit. He sure is. We'll find something for sure. Mr. Edgeworth has gotten out of way tighter spots than this one. Can you guys stop gassing me up? It makes it seem like I'm about to fail big time. Oh, what they said. We believe in you, Mazzarino. And so does your pop. He's looking down on you right now. I know he is. Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm also here. Stay calm and see this through to the end, Miles Edgeworth. A perfect victory is only moments away. The president's body double was killed by the balloon. Traces of a certain substance will prove that. And you, Simeon Saint, will pay for your crimes at last. I'm looking forward to this. Time to wrap up the mysteries of the past and present once and for all. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, deal the final blow to this unforgivably wicked man. This last piece of evidence will prove your guilt beyond a doubt. What should we expect to find on the balloon if it was used to crush the president?
Take that!
When Sean found the president's body, he also found a bouquet of lion lilies. Lion lilies. Symbol of the connection between parent and child. Popular flower back in Zhengfa. That's your proof? A bunch of flowers that'll be rotting at the dump by now? A bunch of flowers that Sean threw away? So much for your beautiful symbol of parental connection. I mean, he wasn't his father, so... Ugh. That's got nothing to do with any of this. Ignore him, Sean. You threw those flowers away, that much is true. But the bond they represented remains as strong as it ever was. Tisk, tisk, tisk. The president held on to them until the last, an act of which provided us with our final piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about? The flowers Sean disposed of had been squashed flat. They must have been crushed by the balloon. If we examine the basket for traces of lion lily pollen, what do you think we might find? No. You don't need to do that. You looked over the basket just now. Anyway, if there was pollen stuck to it, you would have seen it. Those flowers are bright yellow.
Objection!
Not all evidence is visible to the naked eye, Mr. Saint. Huh? Emma? Yeah? I'd like to call on your scientific skills once again, if you don't mind.
Leave it to me. Alright, let's take a look at this balloon basket, shall we?
Oh, boo, I thought I was gonna be able to do a mini-game again. Sad.
Aha! I've got something. A bright yellow pollen, just like you said. It's from the same flowers. It shouldn't take more than a quick test to prove it.
Oh, if it's from the same flowers.
What?
And there we have it. You murdered the president, and this murder you carried out yourself. No!
How could this... No!
You crushed the president with that balloon. Then you loaded his body into the basket and took him to the refrigeration unit. But why? Why go to the trouble of removing the body? Because he knew another incident was scheduled to occur that same evening. Oh, Rosie Ringer's murder! Exactly. If he'd left the body there, it would have interfered with his other plans. I get it. And he couldn't leave the body in the refrigeration unit for too long either, right? Indeed not. So, while returning to the big building to drop the body off again the following night, he must have observed the fire Sean caused and the Torosaurus head falling as a result. That's what gave you the idea, wasn't it? To frame Sean of the murder. You made it seem as if the falling head was what killed him. So that my son would take the blame. Despicable coward. And my son is literally a cow. In order to achieve your aim, you lowered the president's body from the balloon to the lot below. And while he was dangling from the rope you used, he was caught on Sean's rehearsal tape. What? Wait, what? This is his corpse? Are we so for real? We're so for real. This is him being lowered down. How? Wait, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. No way. No, because this man was faking the muscles. You're telling me he died rigor mortis? Like, with the muscles intact? No, no, no. I fucking refuse to believe it. Edgeworth, you're wrong for this one. Simeon Saint's innocent. I don't give a fuck. Like, what do you mean this man who, like, we approved to be, like, the cowardly lion stereotype with, like, a super mega flabby body died in this position with all of his, like, fake muscles intact? No, that's bullshit. I'm calling hacks. No. How did you see through it all? How? You manipulated people and you manipulated this case, just as you manipulate animals on the stage. You thought you were all-powerful, but your reign is at an end.
But the animals look like they're mad with you, Simeon.
The power of game logic.
Even Money and Azia.
Oh, Azia the elephant and Money the monkey, right?
They thought you were their friend, but you're not. They're sad and mad all at the same time. And, you know, I don't think I locked their cages this morning. Whoopsie.
Oh, shit.
Stop it. Stop looking at me like that.
Perhaps they will when you finally stop clowning around. Get fucked. You're not cut out for comedy. Your tale is destined to end with a whimper.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Dad, where are you? I'm so scared. I don't know what you're talking about. I've done nothing wrong. Nothing! I'm not the bad one. They are! Why, Bronco? Why'd you stop me from going to see my dad? If only none of them did what they did, I wouldn't have had to... I couldn't trust the police. I couldn't trust anybody. I was all alone, with nobody to help me. It's kind of sad, you know? But that man, he helped me. Candace was the only one who ever helped me, so what if I used people I had to? Is that so wrong? No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ow! That hurts! Stop it! Oh shit! No! 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 Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead! Oh, fuck! Since when did I learn chess? Since never. I'm very bad at chess. It seems the game is up at last. Who? Oh, it seems the game is up at last. Dekilla! Mr. Edgeworth, may I be the first to congratulate you. You have unmasked the person behind this entire sorry affair. We're just gonna let this actual fucking hitman go. Cat karate kick. Yeah. Yeah, he got fucked up. Like, I don't know how he survived a punch from a gorilla, but given that the gorilla was in the cage, I think Regina leaving the cages unlocked was, like, not even really a joke. Like, I think she genuinely left the cages unlocked. Unless he did, I guess. Also, we're just gonna let this fucking serial hitman, like, go. Now, I am free to kill this fuck. No! Guns are so clumsy, don't you find? I don't have a gun. Please. Not only are you carrying one, you were just about to draw it. You must have stolen it from the president after murdering him. I mean, yeah, didn't he fucking announce it earlier? Francisco, why not just whip this fucking loser? This gentleman betrayed a bond of trust. He knew the so-called president was an imposter, and yet he employed me to kill him nonetheless. What? There was nothing more dangerous for an assassin than to be lied about the nature of one's target. If one does not know what cards one's opponent is holding, one can be very unpleasantly surprised. Huh. Wait, I thought Bronco hired. I thought, was Bronco not behind it? Huh. But that was not your true crime. No, thinking you could deceive me, manipulate me. That is the crime for which you are about to pay. No! No murder! Bad! Francisca, get this fucking dude! He literally has one working arm. Oh. Oh, shit! Look at Simeon fucking shitting himself in the back there. That's so fucking funny. Anyways, oh shit. Like, serial killer versus hitman. Boss versus boss. Holy fuck. You! It's been a while, the killer. Step aside, Canis. That man is my target. I would politely ask that you call off this particular job. He'll pay for his crimes, but in prison, not at the end of your blade. Oh, and he's using the fucking chisel. Honestly, like, I know they're fucking serial killers, but, like, they're kinda... No, they're both hitmen, right? Because, Canis was hired to kill the actual president. So, like, it's hitman versus hitman. It's kind of aura, I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of fucking sick with it, and both of them are gonna get away with it. He's fucking, like, comatose at this point, dude. Do you realize how scary this is? And if I refuse? Let us just say that I might not take the loss of the one life that I ever saved too well. You save a life. Bodhidharma Canis, the blind butcher himself. Game recognizes game, I guess. Something about old men in a profession where most fail young. Yeah. Yeah. Shelley actually seems useful to the authorities, though. Yeah, that's true. Oh. Preposterous, I know. But yes, I who have taken so many lives once chose to preserve one, that of an innocent young pup. I mean, you saved Bronco as well, although he ended up dying, you know? And he, in his turn, saved mine. Something of a bond formed between us. He's kind of my son now. Laugh all you like, I know I would. But I would respectfully request that you spare him. As one professional to another, I ask that you let this particular target live. Fine. If only because I find your kills to be very impressive. Very well, the boy must mean a lot to you. Thank you. I am in your debt. You need not thank me. I simply see little point in the two of us killing one another. Again, game recognizes game. Now then, I bid you all a good day, No one's gonna attempt. No one's gonna attempt. There's so many law enforcement people here. These two are actual serial hitmen. What do you mean no one's gonna try? Whatever, dude. No, get back here. You didn't even try. You didn't move. You were standing in that position the whole time, dude. What are we talking about here? Okay, man.
You have my thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. This young pup needed to be shown the error of his ways. And you have done just that.
And now what? Like, he gets to live in prison with you and live a comfy prison life?
Alright, I suppose we'd better be getting back. Our ironclad enclosure awaits. Doesn't it, Talmud? Yes, it does.
Incompetent police trope at its finest, yeah.
Oh, hello. You killed my dad, didn't you, old man?
And then Sean just fucking rams into him. He uses his horns that are actually real, like to stab into his heart.
I will not lie. I did. My victims deserve to be remembered at the very least. But I sense a great hatred for me from you, horned pup. In that case...
Sean! No, do not provoke the serial hitman!
You must not falter, little one. Here, you may use my knife. Take it, and cut my throat. One sure slice is all it takes. I was growing rather tired of carving my little statues anyway.
I want revenge. I want it so badly. But I'm not even tall enough to reach your throat. I've been drinking all this milk, and where does it go? Sean, don't do it. Please. Sean, I beg of you. You know, like... I get that she's, like, panicking and stuff, but, like... I feel like any competent mother would be like, absolutely not. Fuck that. And then just, like, walk over and take the fucking chisel, right?
At least I didn't till just now. I would have done anything to make you pay, no matter how long it took.
Oh, but you should make those who've wronged you pay. But you should make those who've wronged you pay. It'll make you feel so good, trust me.
Yeah, but then I'd turn out to be, like, what, a clown like you? No fucking thanks, man.
All the pain, all the suffering, it all goes away. Drowns it all out, numbs it.
Maybe it does. And listening to you, I thought maybe that's what I wanted.
Sean!
But it's not just about me. Say I get my revenge. How's that help anybody else? If I become a murderer, my mom suffers 10 times more than I ever would. And so would all the people I work with. They're counting on me, and they worry about me. And I kinda already have a cushy life. And, you know, people that support me, so why the fuck would I follow your path, loser? Thoughtful words indeed, little one. Yeah, well, I get it now. I won't ever forgive you. But I shouldn't be the one who gets to punish you. That's what these guys are for. My mom, the prosecutor, people like that. Although, you know, given what my mom said about your jail cell, I don't think you're really being punished that much. Like, you've got literally everything you ever want because of Lagarde. Did that get taken away after Lagarde got arrested or what?
Sean. Wow. You may be young, Sean, but you're way wiser than I'll ever be. But maybe I'm just stupid. You could at least consider trying to be better yourself, Kay.
Very well. And I suppose we'll be on our way. With me, young pup.
On our way? To where?
Where else? To the prison. Our home.
Our home? You know what? Honestly, given that I never really had a father figure, I'll fucking take it. Prison can be my home now. I don't give a shit. And with that, the case came to an end. A case that had dragged so many people into its orbit. But as for me, there was one last thing I had to do. So, like, what are we doing about that 51st floor? Is it just, like, storage now, or...?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Edgeworth.
What's the big idea, big guy? Want to tell us what you're doing here? Mr. Edgeworth, your request has been processed and approved. Huh? You what now? I've asked for my prosecutor's badge to be reinstated. Your badge? Oh wait, your badge. What is the meaning of this? I'm returning it. From this day forth, I'm a prosecutor no longer.
I still can't believe you did that for me.
A certain man once said, oh, there he is. It's been a while since we got to that man. That to be an attorney is to be a defendant's most trusted ally. And that by believing in your client, the truth will make itself known. That man's image has been forever burned into my memory. Every single fucking night. As strongly as the vision of my father fighting in the courtroom. Good old Gregory. But he's in my father's path. But he's in my father's path. Mine lies elsewhere.
Mr. Edgeworth.
My path is that of the prosecutor. It always was. And that's my prosecutor's gambit. Well, and I guess that's that. I'm sorry. No, I did get. And besides, I can tell by that look in your eye that your mind's made up. It is. Alright then. Looks like our work together is diddly done. Just don't come crying to old Eddie if you change your mind. Club's now closed to new members. I understand. Hey, Master. Care to tell me why, at least? How come you're so dead set on popping the old prosecutor's hat back on? I don't wear hats, but the badge, it's just so much cooler than the cruller that you guys have. You once asked me something, Fender. You gonna keep on fighting crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? Something tells me you got a big decision ahead of you. One only you can answer. I've been thinking about that question ever since, about how I mean to live my life. Now that this case is over, I think I finally know the answer. I'm going to help people as a prosecutor. But can't you also do that as an attorney? Look at it this way, Simeon Saint was also a victim of sorts. He lost his only parent all those years ago, and with him his ability to believe in a just world. Although it doesn't seem like his father was all that great anyway. It seems like his father was kind of just a fucking deadbeat that used him for taste testing and that's it. I know how that feels. To lose somebody so important to you. To lose faith in everything. To doubt everything and be utterly alone. To fight and fight and fight. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty, so I make that my policy. Huh. Is that like is that a quote from like game 1 from like the original Ace Attorney? I imagine it has to be, right? Because this isn't like Bratworth. He's not wearing his like brat clothes. But I was lucky. Somebody was kind enough to save me from myself. And, you know, save me in other ways too. We're not gonna look at him though. This game's not about him. And plus I get to look at him all of the time anyway. Mr. Saint had nobody. If only he had his own phoenix, right? I know how it feels, but I still got a good life because I'm rich. I mean, yes, he's rich in, like, financials, in, like, monetary means, but he's also rich in, boyfriend. He had no faith in the law. He felt that seeking revenge himself was the only option. But I doubt even you imagined that the body double would ever go so far as to co-opt our country's police.
No, I sure didn't, and as long as Winter was around, no evidence was ever going to stand.
I mean, he was right, though, you know?
Even nearly managed to ruin things this morning. Lagarde almost got away with it again. It's true!
I want to help people like him. And how do you plan to do that? Send them to jail. When notoriously people are definitely rehabilitated and not just, you know, treated like scum of the earth. If he had been able to rely upon the law, none of this would have happened. Chairman Winter made a mockery of justice, and in so doing drove Mr. Saint away from seeking it. The law is only as good as its practitioners. Yes, so I'm going to be, you know, taking up the role of chief prosecutor and firing anyone that is incompetent. Except for the pains, they're just kind of funny. It can be a shield that keeps people safe from harm, or a sword wielded to wound them. Just one among many of the law's great contradictions. You can say that again. Yep, it's what we folks in the trade like to call a legal contradiction. The law's far from perfect. But one cannot solve such contradictions in the law without engaging with it. I don't think an attorney could have saved Mr. Saint. But a prosecutor? A custodian of the law? I think perhaps they could have. I plan to take up my badge again and confront those contradictions at every turn. I'm cleaning out. Very Mazzarino. I like it. Pop off, Edgeworth. Yeah. You know it won't be easy breezy though, right? Fighting the law itself? That's lawyering on hard mode. True, but you know, we already know that he did it because he becomes the chief prosecutor. So, like, I wish we had a little bit more, like, insight into that, you know? Like, they had that whole Dark Age of the Law stuff that was going on in Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice. But I feel like we didn't really touch on the prosecutor side very much. I understand that, but somebody has to do it. Oh, I don't doubt that. And if it has to be anybody, it should be you. Laws are like people, I guess. They both gotta grow and change. Adapt or perish, am I right? You know, there's a couple governments out there that could learn a thing or two from that. You're gonna smash this, I just know it. After all, you're Gregory's boy through and through. And if there's one thing that man did not know how to do, it's give up. Eyes on the prize and straight on till sunset, that was his motto. And by God, he looked fucking stylish doing it. Shit. You know what? It took me this long to really internalize it. But yeah, he was my bisexual awakening. I'll say it. I saw that same determination on your face the second you mentioned taking a prosecutoring again. You know what's really grown and changed? Hate to be a great big cheese ball, but you. I only wish your dad was here to see it. He'd be proud as all get out. Fender, thank you. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if you're ready to begin, we can get the ceremony underway. Please. Is Edgeworth not gonna drop the Von Karma aesthetic? Listen. Like, he did drop the Von Karma aesthetic. He had, like, you saw his Bratworth, like, outfit. He substituted it for something more, British. And less German, I guess.
By the power vested in me by the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, I, Verity Gavel, do hereby, in the sight of the Almighty Goddess, reinstate Miles Edgeworth as a servant of the law. And, like, you can be chief prosecutor also. I don't really care.
Alright, you're a prosecutor again.
Best news I've heard all week, sir.
Huh, Gumshoe, were you here the whole time?
Well, Mr. Prosecutor, I got a scoot. Your pops is gonna want to know that his kid just signed up for the opposition a second time.
Thank you again, Fender, for everything. You know, it's kind of like a rebirth. Since, you know, Edgeworth was put on this path by Von Karma, but now he chooses it of his own volition. You know, it's kind of sweet. Did Edgeworth really just sign in his own badge? Or sign in his own badge? Well, Verity did.
Don't thank me yet. The next time you see me, it could be across the courtroom. And this face is a whole lot less roguishly charming when it's not on your side of the aisle.
I would relish the opportunity to face an attorney trained by my father. I hope that day comes very soon. And it never came because we never see him again. When is this man coming back?
Alrighty, Fender out. Welcome back into the fold, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Thank you, Judge Gravel. I owe you more than I can say.
You do?
You strove to right the wrongs of the committee from the inside. That must have been a lonely battle indeed.
Not at all. I was never truly alone.
That's right, you had the Goddess of Justice on your side. Thank you for teaching me that it's possible to fight in such a way. The contradictions within the committee are like those within the legal system itself. If we aren't able to overcome them, the real truth will forever evade us. I have you to thank for teaching me that, and for setting me on this path. I hereby swear to confront the contradictions that afflict the law, and to overcome them.
And I thank you for your commitment to that cause, as does the Almighty Goddess. I truly believe that such efforts are necessary in order for the law to grow and improve. And you know what? The Goddess just told me that she's not homophobic anymore. You and your gay lover can enjoy yourselves to your heart's content.
I will look forward to seeing you in the courtroom again soon.
As will I. You did not see the best of me when I last oversaw a trial. The next time will be different. I will show you what it means to serve justice with true impartiality. And next time, I'll just bring Sean with me so I know where he is at all times.
Judge Gravel, I don't mean to call your motivation into question.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
But, to my mind, the ideal judge is not wholly impartial. The ideal judge is human. Even in the courtroom, they laugh, they cry, they rage, they smile. And then when all is said and done, when certain defendants or accusers, like, when they're being stupid, they can just call them out for being fucking stupid. And then, when all is said and done, they pass down a judgment based on that very humanity.
Shit, you're right.
I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but perfection isn't always the loftiest of ideals, and it's certainly not the only thing to strive for. Trust me, I've tried. It was miserable. Forgive me. This is my opinion. Nothing more.
You are right, of course. There are other ways. I thank you for sharing your insights. Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth flexing his liberal arts education. Edgeworth was rich enough to afford, like, multiple degrees, you know? Multiple degrees at the age of, what, 20?
There's another reason I was never truly alone during my long struggle against Chairman Winner.
Man probably had to closet that away from Von Karma. Oh, he was closeting a lot of things away from Von Karma. Something else was with me. Someone other than the goddess. Oh, of course, Sean! This clipping gave me more courage than words can express. Simply having it near me gave hope. No matter how hard things get, no matter how formidable one's opponents, when we feel that we are not alone, we can keep going, no matter how hard the road ahead. Mistakes have been made, but we must fix them, for Sean's sake more than anyone's. Like the mistakes made in the incident in which his father died. So you see, there was something more important even to me than the words of the goddess. Though it may anger her to hear me say such things. So that was your secret weapon all along. The strength of your bond with your son. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I should not strive for an unachievable perfection. But I must grow. As a servant of the law and as a mother. That I believe above all else. I see. It seems that we both have plenty still to learn. Indeed. We are neither of us perfect yet. Let us continue along our chosen paths, and continue to grow as we tread them, until we meet again. Sayonara, bitch. I will look forward to that day. May the goddess watch over you as you embark upon the next step of your journey, which is immediately jumping to chief prosecutor, I guess. Alright, peace. Sorry, I mean, taking a break during the Apollo Justice. Wait. Oh, fuck! In doing so, I've seen a new way forward. Fuck! I'm determined to follow that path until it finally leads to the truth, no matter how hard it may be, no matter what obstacles might arise. Woe betide anybody who stands in my way, but whoever they may be, whatever they might say, I will lift up my voice and shout, objection! I hate auto-scrolling text! Oh my god! Oh god, okay. Oh, so, Chief, what kind of scoop we looking to land ourselves next, huh? Did I teach you nothing, knucklehead? We're journalists, dang it. Leads are our stock in trade, our bread and butter. You don't just hand that stuff over, not even to your dang apprentice. Sorry, Chief, I guess I still got a whole bunch to learn, huh? Oh, alright then, better go track down some leads my own self. Ah, that's the spirit, you go get 'em, champ. Before you mosey on down the way. Mind sharing what kind of leads them their leads might be? Huh? But, Chief, you... come on now, I'm pretty much your editor, ain't I? Can't hold out on the boss. Come on, Chief, that's cold. We finally reached the end. Yay! We've done it! Remember when we just let that serial killer go? And then we did it again? How is he cleaning up that, by the way? My arm wound has yet to fully heal even now. The bodyguard who inflicted it was a skillful practitioner indeed. I think it's just infected, dude. I shan't be forgetting him in a hurry. But never mind that now. Time to return to the life of a simple ice cream seller. Although, I might have been thinking that perhaps crepes would be more my speed. Well, no rush. I'm sure there'll be time to ponder the matter before my next job comes in. Do you think he lives paycheck to paycheck? Like, hit paycheck to hit paycheck? Sure, you might have knocked me out of my own boat, wise guy, but I ain't out for the count just yet. I'll be keeping my guard up and looking for an opening. We'll get out of this dump yet, ain't that right, Teddy? Second the bell rings for the next round of escape shenanigans. We'll come out swinging. Till then, it's training, and more training. Love the idea that he's bringing the bear with him. This fucking dude. You want to know if I'm still planning on becoming an animal stylist? Sure, I'm still studying every single day, still up to my elbows in mud. But I guess it suits me better than being a newspaper salesman. I plan to make it my new career when I finally get out of here. What's that? Is my release a few more years away? And now because I helped warden the guard? Oh, there it is. Why do you think I'm being so nice to the stupid freaking animals? I don't care about the freaking license. I just want to get out of here. Why me? Are you stupid? Like, that man is an actual murderer, but he's just a clown. Like, he's more of a clown than some of the clowns in this game. I was so shocked when I learned what Simeon had been up to this whole time. I trusted him. I was his boss. Still, can't sit around being sad forever, I guess. The show must go on. We can't let the magic department and the ventriloquy department get the better of us. Oh, so they're still here? We'll light up that stage and blow away the competition and something memories. They're still here, bro? Ew. I hate them. I hate their asses, dude. I must have gotten soft in my old age, haven't I, boy? Yes, I have. 18 years ago, I saved a life, and the troublesome child is still keeping me busy to this day. And now here we are, back in a cage. Well, we'll have company soon at least, won't we, boy? Yes, our friend the pup. Things certainly won't be dull with him around. No, they won't. Oh, he'll be my lap dog for sure. But you'll be my favorite dog, Helmut. This is so funny. What dessert shall we eat? Chocolate cake, sticky and sweet. Oh, so soft, fluffy and light. You'll be dreaming of it tonight. I'll always be waiting for you, Judy. And I'll come visit you every day, just like you and Eddie did when I was in here. We have so much to thank him and Mr. Edgeworth for. Most of all, the fact that I get to eat your delicious desserts again, Samson. And not just you, they gave me permission to keep providing sweet treats to everybody here. I guess spreading the gospel of candy making for all these years is finally paying off. Hell yeah. How do they make candy in prison? Doesn't that require, like, hot-ass fucking tools? Oh yeah, Delicia. Oh, hello, sweeties. Fancy seeing you here. I owe a great big thank you, you know. And dear old Greggy Pegleg too, of course. After all, it's thanks to you that I can eat Sammy Pulple sweets again. I'm even thinking of making a lovely medicine out of them. I'm going to call it Snacker's Delight. It makes your stomach so small you can only eat snacks. What? So you can get skinny as a tent peg and love every minute. I'm gonna make a fortune. What are you talking about? Girl, that seems like malnutrition 101. Oh, fucking Larry. Man, I've met so many beautiful people now and drawn so many beautiful sketches. Lulu isn't the biggest fan of my new work, though. I see she took one look at my sketchbook and hit me over the head with it. Bam! Just like that. And, then she left. Guess that's one less beautiful person in my life now. Oh. So I've got a big decision ahead of me. Do I follow my art or follow my heart? My heart. I mean, new girlfriend. You got that, right? How does Larry keep getting girls? Like, here's the thing. They always break up with him, but he always gets them. How? Badster, the Badinator. Seriously, though. Thanks for the assist today, good buddy. You want me to talk about IS-7? I'll talk all day. Sounds like that Edgeworth kid is doing good work. Yeah, Malzarino chose a different path from his old man in the end. Path that means we can't work together. That won't stop me looking in on him from time to time. You come pretty far yourself. Holy macaroni, compliment from a big bad detective bad, am I dreaming? Well, flattery will get you everywhere, old pal. You ever need a little Fender magic, just say the word, whoa! What does that mean, dude? What does Fender magic imply?
Looks like they'll be letting me off a little easier than I thought for what I did. I guess because I told them I was kind of forced to do it? Ow! Ain't no such thing as easy when it comes to crime, dang fool child. Sorry, Grandma. I still feel awful about it, of course. But I'm just so glad I get to stay out here with you. What's that? You think we should be getting back to work? I guess you're right. Can't keep the dead waiting.
The dead? Oh yeah, she is a morticianer, right? Like she does autopsies. I forgot.
Science saves the day again, huh? Good thing I happen to be around, right? Even if I do have to jump right back on a plane again and go back to Europe. All this flying around's gonna get tiring. Still, it's all part of becoming a first-class forensic investigator, and then she fails. I guess I better get going. Oh, but if you ever need me, just say the word, okay? I'll come running, you know I will.
And then she fails, and then is forced to be a detective. And then she just, you know, eats a fuck ton of, like, snacks.
The greater one's father, the greater the pressure to be great. But Eustace Finner, was it? He has chosen his own path now, and he will be tested, just as I was. Miles Edgeworth chose to live as a prosecutor over how his own father lived. That, too, is a valid answer to the question we've all had to wrestle with. We all have daddy issues. It's just that, you know, Miles Edgeworth's father, his father was nice, and my father was bad. My father had a secret burden. I could only have imagined. I have daddy issues too. I thought only of my family name. He thought of our entire nation. I mean to carry on that legacy, to fulfill his last great wish. Even if our president was an imposter. Even if the real president is long dead. Even if it takes all my effort and all my men's effort, Zhengfa will rise again. I can't wait for you to see it.
I like to think he got his men back, just because they like him, you know?
I gave up on the winner thing. Told everyone to stop calling me that. Because I didn't win. My dad did it all for me. I'm going to start again from scratch. I won't let what he did ruin everything. And pretty soon I'll be better than him and better than Edgeworth, so watch out. First order of business, get a new nickname. Like, maybe I could go the opposite. Maybe I could be, like, useful loser, you know? That'd be pretty cool, right?
Well, it was eventful to say the least, but we got it done and the movie's going down great.
I think the murder stories in the Costa magazines might have helped. A big bad man emerges from Big Bad Bull. Revealed true face of the monster behind Zhengfa President murder plot. Huh? Wait, this is a picture of you, Mr. Powers.
What? But why?
Hey, it's not so bad. After all, it'll make people come and see the movie, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess, but it's also not the first time I've, you know, been accused of murder, so kinda sucks.
I very much enjoyed the movie, Sean.
It's nothing. It wasn't even a big part.
The boy who befriended both Torsource and Gordy? They don't come any bigger than that. And it was a role you were born to play.
You think? Well, it would be cool to be in the sequel, I guess. I mean, you're the main character, aren't you? And I kinda like acting. Hey, can we pick up something before we head back? I wanted to get some lion lilies for my dad, and also some more milk. I'm running low.
And of course, and I will buy some too for Emily.
Oh, sad. See, there's his Bratworth thing up on the wall. Oh, like, that thing got shot, so that man definitely went and got it, like, sewn up at a tailor. I think that's very fucking funny. It's been a busy few days, huh, sir? What is this fucking track? Unbelievably so. How did so many important cases all come along at once? And again, like, just like the first game, like, the events of this game all happened within the course of, like, a week? 2 weeks? There's never a dull moment when I'm around. Guess I'm just lucky that way. Oh, wait, so all that stuff happened because of you? No, Gummy, how could you say that? And yet, I don't think the good detective is entirely wrong. Well, Kay, what now? Will you be returning to your thieving practice? Yeah, good question. What? You're not sure? How can I put this? I guess I feel like I've been trying to follow in my father's footsteps the whole time, you know? Trying to become a great thief just like he was. But now I'm seeing all these people, like, with their daddy issues, like, following their own paths. And maybe I want to follow that path, you know? I'd feel kind of left out if I was the only one still trying to follow my father's footsteps. Even if I do like it. The Yatagarasu, or a Yatagarasu at least. But watching how this all panned out for you, Mr. Edgeworth, it got me thinking that maybe I need to get out from under his shadow and live my own life, too. Just like how you decided not to do the whole attorney thing. It's time to make our own fate. She's right. After all, nothing thrives in the shade. I'm gonna be my own hero. Sounds like an admirable plan indeed. I won't be giving up the name, though. Can't not be the Yatagarasu, right? Whatever name you pick, you'll always be Kay to us, Kay. And you'll always be a hero. Aw, thanks, Gummy. You'll always be my Gummy, too. You bet I will. And I'll be doing my detective thing just as hard as always. So I'll be counting on you, sir. And then he never shows up in the series again. What the fuck, dude? Yes. And I'll be counting on you too, detective. Just as I've been counting on you these last few days. You've helped us out too many times to mention. I think your next salary review may come as a pleasant surprise. Oh my god! Edgeworth raising Gumshoe's salary? Who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck? Really? Huh? What does that mean? Oh, do you mean like you're not gonna cut it as much as you usually do? Oh man, Mr. Edgeworth, you're the best! Huh? Wait, you mean... What's the matter? I'm saying I'll see to it that you get paid a little more, detective. You will? This is... unbelievable, sir! No way! Go, Gummy! It's like a dream come true. I could finally leave the instant noodle life behind. I kinda doubt it. But don't think I'll be letting you rest on your laurels. Your work won't be getting any easier. I hope you understand that. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I'll give you everything I got. Just you wait and see. My god. Game so peak, Gumshoe got a raise. Fender and Judge Gravel set me on a new path in life. A path on which I will face down every contradiction that the law has to present. A path at whose end lies the ultimate truth. But can I really do this? I'll need to give it some serious thought. It certainly won't be easy. Nonetheless... Mr. Edgeworth, there was another reason I was never truly alone during my long struggle against Chairman Winter. Someone else was with me, someone other than the goddess. Of course, Sean! This clipping gave me more courage than words can express. Simply having it near gave me hope. When we feel that we are not alone, we can keep going no matter how hard the road ahead. That was your secret weapon all along. The strength of your bond with your son. The strength of my bonds. Persona type shit. Oh, I almost forgot. What? What is it? I was trying to find other members from my Yatagarasu team, right? I do vaguely remember something about that. I never even found a single one. We were going to be the we were going to be unstoppable in our quest to steal the truth. So much for that little pipe dream. You're kidding, right? You already have a team. A team that can solve any case the world can't throw at it. And it is a, you know... Well, no, there's no defense attorney involved, really. I was gonna say, it is a detective, prosecutor, defense attorney trio, but unless Kay takes up defense attorneying, we're short a member. Huh, yeah, I guess I do. The prosecutor, the detective, and the great thief. I mean, they were all great thieves, weren't they? Between the three of us, we can hunt down the truth, put it in handcuffs, and steal it once and for all. Can't help feeling a little sorry for the truth, in that case. As long as the three of us stick together, we got nothing to fear. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? And then he never mentions them at all in Spirit of Justice. Fun! Or Dual Destinies, I forgot he shows up there. Indeed, nothing at all. My father followed his own path, right to the end. And now, I follow a path of my own making, too. But not alone. I have some colorful companions to help me. As long as they're beside me, I won't lose my way. It's a new path, and a new me. And I'll be walking it as a prosecutor, not an attorney. My father's path and mine are different. But they're not as separate as they may seem. Though the routes differ, the destination is the same. What, the truth? Because of course, both end at the truth, yep. Aww. Cute. The Edgeworth legacy. Cute. New items unlocked in the gallery. What you got for me? Unlocking everything in the gallery. Oh, shit! I got everything. Oh, shit. Remember? God, this is so fucking aura. This is so goddamn cool. And then, obviously, we've got the classic Eustace crying and digging through the fucking garbage. Feels bad, dude. Honestly, how the fuck did he even do this? How'd he find one fucking, like, newspaper ball with the bell in it in the garbage? I don't understand. like, that is an insurmountable amount of digging through the trash. No matter this boy stank. Or, no wonder, rather. Hey, look. Na 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 na. Wait, where's that one CG of them, like, at? No, it was, oh, I guess it's this one? Was there not, like a full one? This is a good one, though. It's really good. He's like, hey, 2 generations of Edgeworth! Look at all these fucking weirdos. What do they even want with that evidence? Like, what do they want with the evidence? I'm genuinely asking. Like, what could you do with that evidence? Just like rich people sentimentality? I don't understand. Here's Eustace, dying. In his own father's fucking... like garage. He's like, why did the kidnappers throw me in my own garage? This kind of looks like the platforms at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts. Like, could you imagine? Like, Edgeworth as, as the protagonist in fucking Kingdom Hearts. Ridiculous thought experiment. Of, like how Edgeworth would react to all these Disney worlds. I think he wouldn't know what any of them were. Like, I'm torn between him, like, being a big fan of Disney and being, like, a theater gay, and him not knowing what Disney is at all. And being just, like, oblivious. Like... No, but that's cute. This is cute. I'm so glad that I finished this game, and it was so good, dude. Character compendium complete. Wait. Wait a minute. What? Simeon saying true self, I'm dead. Yeah, show me him getting beat the fuck up. Oh, the pig. Oh, shit. Oh, the elephant. Oh, that's what happened. He got taken away. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Show it again. The fucking karate kick, the punch into the suck, and then yeet. He's gone. This is very silly to me. This one. Yeah! Why does he have so much milk? He cannot possibly drink all of that milk before it goes sour. Unless that backpack's a fucking freezer. You know? Unlocking everything in the gallery. How could you, sir? What did I miss? What achievements did I miss? I saw Phoenix and Maya and Pearl, like, during that one thing. For examining the side gate twice to see a familiar face. Aw, oh, damn. I didn't know there was another thing here. Damn. Ladders and step ladders. For looking into the true nature of ladders and step ladders. Fuck. I can't believe... Like, I'm a fake Ace Attorney fan if I missed that, dude. Friendship or pity? For listening to Gumshoe talk in the hallway about where he thinks Jim came from in episode 1. Huh. The Blue Badger's daddy? What? For having met the creator of the Blue Badger in front of the Gatewaterland main gate in episode 3. Promises 6 and 7 for presenting Kay's promise notebook to her in episode 4. For examining both the sword and the shield on the Primaduck statue with Agent Lang in episode 5. Huh. Okay. For examining the signpost on the left-hand side of the spectator area in episode 1. In the what? I forgot. What the fuck was episode 1 in this game? Again? I forget. Spectator area. I, like, genuinely don't remember what the first case was. Everything old is new. Holy shit. I didn't realize how low res those pixel sprites were. They looked really fucking good on the DS, but they look pretty fucking bad upscaled for PC. Holy shit. I mean, it's not that they're bad, you know? It's just that, wow, you do not see a lot of his face. For examining the teapot as both Miles and Gregory in episode 3. Oh, cute. For listening to Emma Sky talk in the storeroom about how our studies abroad are going in episode 4. Oh, sad. Sorry, I didn't care that much about Emma this game. She just really only showed up whenever we needed forensics, and that was literally it. Sad. Alright. Maybe one day I'll go back and get all of those. Just, like, speed through and, like, get all the accolades and stuff. But as for streaming it, I think I'm done here. I'm glad at least I got this one for saying the worst possible thing to use this during his mind chess match. Also, I'm surprised we didn't have any mind chess against Simeon at the end there. Like, really? Nothing? Kinda crazy. What? Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Like, that's very interesting. Wait, do they have, like, the... They don't have the, No, they don't have... Okay, sad. No, they don't. Sad. I was hoping they had the mini album that released with this collection. Because there's an arrangement of Shilong Lang's theme that is so fucking fire, dude. No. No. What is, it's Chase Down the Truth, right? That's the name of it now? I remember it used to be called, like, Lying Coldly. Yeah, I'll leave it on this one because it's just fucking fire. Alright, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Well, next time on Twitch, because this is, like, as far as I'm concerned, the last YouTube stream. I'm gonna try to focus on posting videos to YouTube, but I'll be keeping my streams over on Twitch from now on. So, sorry to those that don't watch Twitch, but if you want to see me stream, go follow me over there. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!